In this video, I am going to build a real website using Webflow's brand new AI site builder. But before we jump into that, I want to quickly walk you through how web development has evolved over the years. So you get a clear picture of where we started, where we are now, and where the future of website building is headed. It's a big shift, and understanding that will make you what I am about to show you even more exciting. Back when I started web development, things were a lot more complicated. You had to deal with hosting, pick the right tech stack, set up servers, learn PHP and MySQL, and handle both the front end and back end on your own. Most of the time you were either fixing errors or just trying to make the layout look okay. Then came the rise of no-code tools, and that changed everything. Platforms like Webflow stepped in and made it possible to design and build a responsive site visually without touching a single line of code. And right now, Webflow is having its moment. It's trending, and for good reason. But even in the no-code world, let's be honest, there is still a learning curve. You still need to understand HTML structure, CSS classes, responsive layouts, interactions, animations, and so on. It's not truly no-code unless you are comfortable with how website work behind the scenes. But now, we are living in this AI era, and it's shifting everything again. Now imagine this, you just type in a few lines describing your business or your idea, and Webflow's AI site builder gives you fully designed homepage, a complete design system, and all the tools you need to build out your site. That's what I am about to show you now. Just go to webflow.com/AI site builder, and of course, you can find the link in the description. All you have to do is click Try AI Site Builder and describe my project. Let's say I am creating a website for digital marketing agency that specializes in content strategy, social media, and paid ads. The first thing it is asking for, it is a business project or a personal project. I'm going to select a business project. I'm just entering a sample name for the strategic growth media. Okay, let's click on the next. This is where you have to explain your project well. For example, so here is the kind of prompt I would like to type in. You can copy and modify this prompt based on your own business. And yes, I have added it in the video description, so you can grab it from there. So as you can see in this prompt, I mentioned the digital marketing agency is based on New York that helps the content strategy, paid ads, social media management. I have also explained about what are the sections that I needed, and I explored some high quality photos of people working, team meetings, and marketing dashboards. This is just a sample prompt. Once everything is entered and corrected based on your needs, I am clicking the next. The next screen it is showing define your style. For example, here Webflow is already recommending us a lot of brand styles. I am just leaving it as AI suggested. The brand one voice tone you can of course select based on your brand tone. So I'm just leaving it as AI suggested. Same for the primary color. Okay, let's click the generate button. It takes some time to analyze our prompt and the details we filled, and it starts generating the homepage for us. Great, I see it's already suggesting a theme based on my prompt. And here is the cool part, I'm not logged into just one look. Okay, now I see the homepage is built, and I can able to scroll and see the homepage fully, and pretty much everything is done properly based on our prompt. And of course the button color and theme we can change later on. Whatever we see that we can able to easily change later on. Okay, till the footer everything is just fine. I'm going to explore some of the options that Webflow gives. First one is for the choose your theme. I see that it has a more theme, like it's changing the typography and the colors of it, and even the background color. I click generate more styles. I think I feel I'm okay with the second version. The next to go with the colors, I can able to select different shades from the same color. Okay, for this one, I think I'm comfortable with the quick step. Even I can able to select different colors from the top palette. Yes, you can see here, I'm changing the green. I think the previous version looks good, so I go with the previous version. I can see that the typography settings or the font settings here, I think the large, small, I think the medium is fine, right? So I go with the medium. You can also select the font families, like it has a bunch of lot font families combinations. So I just keep it as it is. Let's move on the next one, which is a section. So we can able to inverse the variant of the sections to create a higher contrast level. So for example, here you will see the header, footer, alternative inverse. We can able to inverse the colors one after one, like one black, one white, one different color. Same things go on, right? So I'm going to select the different header. I think I'm going to select with the white version of header and footer for a sec. Of course, we can able to change later. I think I'm comfortable with it. Let's go with an image next. Okay. For this minimal and clean design, I go with modern look. You see that once I selected, it starts generating and replacing the image, right? And of course, we can later change the images. But for this AI generated images, it looks fine for an initial draft. Let's check with an elegant how it will look like. it starts generating. I have a mixed feeling of elegant, but I'm going with the modern, which is already good. Okay, now let me choose the button pack. Here you see that I can able to choose a simple bold and extra bold borders for the button. I think the third variation of the extra bold button is fine for the secondary button. Okay, we want to highlight the secondary button also. Okay, I see the gradient button is also there, and deep and bold shadow like 3D kind of look button is also there. I think I go with the simple extra bold version. Simple extra bold version, I think, which is fine. Let's go for the cards, and cards I can able to choose for these cards. You can scroll down and see how the things are changing, like it has gray border, black borders, and some of the gradient into it. I can see that the blur background is also on the top of it, which is really look nice. I think I go with a dim border now. Next, it has an option for roundness, so I'm going to choose the roundness for it. I think it has the none, small, medium. Let's choose the medium or extra large. Extra large, you will see the totally fully rounded version. I think even with the none, it does not looks good. We want to make it a simple light version of the border. I think I can go with the small version, which is really look nice. So yeah, each part is editable, and you can completely shape your site look without touching a single line of code. Even in this step, you can able to edit the prompt, but since we modified everything, I'm just going to click the start building button. Okay, it's start creating it, and it start applying the changes that we made, and I see the homepage is completely fine with whatever the changes we made in the previous step. Okay, let's publish to see in the browser how it will look like in the front end to make sure that even it's look good on the normal browser. Okay, I see everything is loading. I have mixed the feeling of this client testimonials. So again, using an AI, we can change this layout. Okay, let me show you how to do that in seconds. Under the testimonial section, you see that AI button. So I'm going to click that. We want to accept the terms and condition for it. So I'm going to accept for it. And you can see based on the existing sections, you can see it's already recommending us the layout format. For this particular section, I'm going to build the testimonial. For the new section, it starts generating it. Okay, I see it's recommending a more layout. While I'm hovering over, I can able to see the full view of the particular section, how it's going to be, which is really look nice. Even with the 2 level of testimonial is fine. So once I click it starts generating it. Once it's generated, you see that it's fully generated. And one thing you notice that content is related to our original prompt. Okay, it's not about the lorem or any other vague content. It's exactly what we need, the same content. So in order to do again the content copy just for an initial version. But one issue is here. Like you see, about testimonial section is a black, but this one is generated in the white. But at the top right corner of each section, you will see the swap styling option. So I'm just clicking it till the black color section is comes in. So it's exactly same as like previous version. So I'm going to delete the previous version now and reload it, and you see that it's changed completely and everything is loading properly. This is how you can replace the layout that you don't like that AI is generated. Till now you see we have not touched any Webflow's building blocks. Okay, we are still using AI to generate the layout and content. And one important thing you need to know about why Webflow's AI site builder is powerful, I am going to show you now, is style guide. This is why I feel Webflow's AI site builder is more powerful comparing other website builders. Like you see here, we just build homepage, right? But you see that style guide page is already there. So I'm going to click it and see what's inside. You can see that each and everything of the layout foundations like colors, borders, typography, spacing, everything you can imagine in terms of building a proper brand guideline for a website, it's already built in part of the project. Like you see here, this is accent primary color, so it's already defined by the variable. So let me go to the variables section and check the default, and you will see that we can able to change the color. For example, I'm going to change the blue color and it's affected the style guide completely. And I'm going to home page again, see that previous version of the button is changed to the blue color. This is how simple it is. You can able to change it. For now, I am going to select the hover color of this button, which is also fine, which is also selected. I'm going to undo it now since we keep this as a primary color. The next thing you may think about, how about other pages? It's not about creating a website for one landing page, right? Let me create a one sub page. For example, so when you click a new page button, there is a 3 options called generate a page with the AI, create a new page, create a page template. But for this video, we are going to generate a new page with AI. Okay, here you see the list of pages. It's already having a predefined of list of pages. I'm going to click the show more to find which pages we want for the sub pages. Let me check about how the service page will generate. Okay, and you see the service page is totally generated and everything keeping the same format and the same level of content copy to this new page. So I'm going to see the preview option. It added the animations like the carousel kind of scrolling animations, which is really nice, and the testimonial is also fine. I think that this particular section is not come up well. So just like what we did in the client testimonial section in the home page, we are going to replace this now. Okay, so I'm going to delete it now and click the AI part. This is for the team members, right? So I'm going to click the team to generate more options to replace with this section. Okay, So I see that these are the options it gives. So clicking the next page to see, I think this version looks fine. Okay, so I'm going to click it. It starts generating. We successfully replaced that particular section with the new section, even with the same design concept. Okay, now let me go to the utility pages like 404 page. For example, this is a default page that come up with the Webflow project. I'm going to generate for this page. Like you see here, it has a more section, and the last option it has the 404, and I'm going to select this version. It has a more content into it. Okay, so I'm clicking and generating it, and it's replaced. I'm going to delete the old version, and again you will see that it includes our 3 core points, like why chooses our expertise get in touch. You see crafting tailored digital marketing strategy, and you see the years of experience. We excel the content strategy, paid ad, social media. You see that Webflow's AI is powerful. It's continuing in the same prompt level of thinking process, like where we entered the initial prompt while creating the website, right? And one more thing that you already know, that we can able to swap the styles, but for this hero section in the home page, I'm going to switch the layout. Even I can able to switch the layout from here. No need to delete and generate one new section. It starts switching the layout even with the same by clicking next and previous buttons. Okay, I think I go with this version, which is really fine. So let me publish and reload. You see that everything is properly formatted. And finally, you may think about how these AI generated layouts are optimized for mobile screens and different devices. Okay, for example, I'm selecting the tablet, mobile large and the mobile small, and you see that everything is well optimized here. And one more thing, that I'm opening this layout in the incognito mode. While I'm clicking a tab button, it starts selecting properly, which means its accessibility is next level, right? We have not even touched the code level or even any custom edits. It seems it's already good at the screen readers, accessibility, and so on and so on. Let me check with the Google Chrome Lighthouse feature to check how this website is optimized. So it starts checking in a multiple rounds, and you see that the Lighthouse score is everything is a green. You see the best practices is 100, accessibility is 96, performance and SEO, everything is above the 90. For an SEO, we have to enter a meta title, meta description, and open graph details to make 100 score for an SEO too. Now we checked about the desktop. Let me check in the mobile, because this is where things get complicated to get the good score in the mobile. Okay, let me go to the Lighthouse in the mobile and selecting analyzing it. It's doing a round of checks. You see that accessibility, best practices, SEO all in the same green score. Only the performance is room for an improvement, but it's already in a good score in a mobile space. Okay, seriously, no roadblocks anymore. You don't need to know how to design. You don't need to know code. You don't even need to be a no code expert. You just need an idea, and the Webflow's AI will do the heavy lifting. So if you have been stuck thinking, I don't know how to build a website, or I need to hire a dev to get started, let this video be your green light. Try out the Webflow's AI site builder. You will be surprised how fast you can go from idea to live website. The link to try it out is in the description below. And if you want me to build a complete project in a real time using only AI prompts, drop a comment. I will make a full build series. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.